Understanding the Legendarium, the Silmarillion's connection to the Lord of the Rings. In this list, we will explore the connections between two of Tolkien's most famous works, the Silmarillion and The Lord of the Rings. So grab your copies of both books and let's dive into the rich history and lore of the Legendarium.
Number 8. The Silmarils and the creation of Arda. The Silmarillion tells the story of the creation of Middle-earth and the struggles of the elves, the firstborn race. This chapter delves into the origin of the Silmarils, 3 jewels crafted by Fëanor that hold the light of the 2 trees of Valinor. These jewels play a significant role in the events of The Lord of the Rings, as they are sought after by many characters, including Morgoth and Galadriel. Number 7. Of the Beginning of Days. This chapter introduces us to the Valar, the divine beings who shaped the world and its inhabitants. It also reveals the origins of the elves and their journey to Valinor, the land of the Valar. This chapter sets the foundation for the events that unfold in both the Silmarillion and the Lord of the Rings, as the Valar's actions and decisions greatly impact the fate of Middle-earth. Number 6. Of the Flight of the Noldor. After the theft of the Silmarils, Fëanor leads the Noldor, one of the elven clans, in a rebellion against the Valar. This rebellion results in the banishment of the Noldor from Valinor and sets the stage for the events of the Lord of the Rings. The Noldor's actions, particularly Fëanor's, have far-reaching consequences that affect the fate of Middle-earth for centuries to come. Number 5. Of Beren and Lúthien. This chapter tells the tale of Beren, a mortal man, and Lúthien, an elven princess, and their quest to retrieve one of the Silmarils from the crown of Morgoth. This story not only showcases the love and bravery of these two characters but also introduces the concept of mortality and immortality that is further explored in The Lord of the Rings. Number 4. Of Túrin Turambar. The tragic story of Túrin Turambar, a great warrior, and his struggles against the evil forces of Morgoth, is told in this chapter. Túrin's story is often compared to that of Aragorn from The Lord of the Rings, as both characters are destined for greatness but face many hardships along the way. This chapter also introduces the concept of fate and how it plays a role in the lives of the characters. Number 3. Of the Rings of Power in the Third Age. This chapter delves into the creation of the Rings of Power and the rise of Sauron, the Dark Lord. It sets the stage for the events of The Lord of the Rings, as we learn about the One Ring and its powers. This chapter also sheds light on the origins of the various races and creatures that inhabit Middle-earth and their involvement in the War of the Ring. Number 2. The Shadow of the Past. As Frodo prepares to embark on his quest to destroy the One Ring, he learns the true history and significance of the ring from Gandalf. This chapter references events and characters from the Silmarillion, such as the creation of the Rings of Power and the role of Sauron and the Nazgul in the War of the Ring. Number 1. A Long-Expected Party. The first chapter of The Lord of the Rings introduces us to hobbits, the peaceful and unassuming race who are unaware of the great events that are about to unfold. This chapter also references the travels and adventures of Bilbo, Frodo's uncle, who played a significant role in the events of the Silmarillion as a ring-bearer. And there you have it, a brief overview of the connections between the Silmarillion and The Lord of the Rings. Comment below on what you'd like to see next.